Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be talking about Detroit sports in general and what I am thinking of when I think of Detroit sports right now. First of all, depressing. Depressing is the number one thing to come to mind, and then right after that, hope, and then fear. Because right now, all of our teams are kind of in the same spot, except for the Red Wings are a little bit further ahead on their rebuild, but all of our teams kind of in the same spot right now. Let's start off with the Lions, because I've been talking a lot about football. Fuck, are they confusing to me? Like, I don't know what else to say. I mean, do I like Dan Campbell? Yeah. Do I like the offense out there right now? No, and I don't really blame our offensive coordinators or Dan Campbell or anybody on that other than Jared Goff. Is he the most frustrating guy to watch? Oh my gosh. I'll be watching replays where he throws a dead ball or an interception and the check down is wide open every time. I don't know why he doesn't see the check down or see he looks one way and that's it. And it's so frustrating to watch on offense. Throughout the rest of this video, outside this, I'm not going to be talking about the Detroit Lions offense. What I like Khalif Raymond on offense. I like him. TJ Hawkinson, for once, is catching balls and not dropping them. He's looking good. And I don't really have to say anything about DeAndre Swift. He's looking great. Our offensive line, great. I love the Penei Sewell pick now. You know, it's... pieces are there. Our offensive pieces are there. If we had a quarterback, it would look so different. It would look so different if we had a quarterback. I'm glad we don't, so we can get better picks right now and really build this team up. But, oh my gosh, is Jared Goff bad? Defensively, what the fuck? All right, defensively, what the fuck? Sometimes our defense looks really good. I think we have some pieces. I think we really do have some pieces. Biggest disappointment, Jeff Okudah. I mean, it sucks. I feel really bad for the guy. I feel awful for him, but I don't think he was ever going to be the player that we thought he was going to be when we drafted him at 3. You know, he just never seemed like it when we saw him on the field. He got burnt a lot. I don't think that he was ever the guy for us. And that's sad to say because I was really excited for him. And the little asshole inside of me is like, well, it's good. At least an Ohio State guy doesn't look good in the NFL. But instead of thinking about that, when I think of Jeff Okudah, I'm just going to think about that when I think about Justin Fields. Because God, does it feel good for him to not be great. Because I was really afraid when the Bears got him that he was going to be great. And he was not only going to crush other Big Ten teams in college, but also crush the NFC North. Thank God that hasn't come true yet. Overall, if I had to grade my optimism for the future for the Detroit Lions, I'm going to give it a B purely because I like Dan Campbell and because right now I think Jared Goff could be one of the worst quarterbacks in the NFL, and I would love it if they put in David Blau. Just going to give him a B. I have hope. The rest of this video is not going to be as depressing, though, because all the other teams in Detroit, at least, are showing us that there's hope. Let's go with the Red Wings. Stevie Y, welcome back. Welcome back. We love you. I'm not going to say that I was saying that a year ago, but holy shit, is this team fun to watch? If you guys aren't watching Red Wings games right now, you're really missing out. The Wings are probably playing the most exciting hockey I've seen 2 years. I've played hockey my whole life, and I watched the Wings almost every game my whole life until like past 2 seasons when it was just awful to watch. I'm excited for this team. I like Maurice Seider. I love Dylan Larkin. Bertuzzi, decent. I wish they would stop putting Nedeljkovic in because I don't think he's looked as good as Thomas Greiss. I think whenever Greiss is in, he's got that little extra edge, which I never thought I'd say because I always kind of thought he was a medium goaltender. Didn't really love the signing when they signed him, but I think he looks great. And most importantly, we're playing like a team. It seems like that entire team is pissed off and wants to back each other up and wants to fight and wants to block shots and wants to play Detroit style hockey. And when I say that, I mean fight, I mean hit, I mean score gritty, gross goals that are not going to be put on highlight reels other than Bertuzzi's goal in the first game of the season. I love it. I love it. And I have an A+ optimism in this team because of management down. Do I like Blashill? No. I wish we would get a new head coach, but I like the team. And I'm very optimistic, and we might make the playoffs this year. Honestly. Totally excited for this team. My heart is totally in this season, and that is where I stand on the Red Wings. Now, let's talk about baseball. Something I don't really talk about until this year. Tigers baseball could not have more hope in the baseball team. Maybe could. Let's start off with all the young guys. Akil Baddoo. I tuned in for the opening game of this year. He hits that home run, and I almost wanted to buy a jersey. He kind of started off super hot, then kind of leveled out, and now just looks like a solid player. Our pitchers look good. People are shitting on Tyler Alexander, but I think he looks fine. Casey Mize, holy fuck, does he look good? And everyone shits on Gregor Soto, but I think he does two things. He either closes and lets up nothing, or he lets up 7 runs. And you know, when I'm watching baseball, I like excitement. And I'm just going to say that I like that I never know what I'm going to get out of him because I'm in a good mood. I'm in a good mood today, so that's what I'm going to say about him. Overall, I like this team. I hope we sign a shortstop. There's one in mind that I think if you watch baseball, we're all thinking it. Chris Castellani, if you see this video, you know exactly what I'm thinking of. Moderately excited for next season. I'm going to give my optimism in the Detroit Tigers a B+. Do I think we'll make the playoffs next year? If we do all the right things, yes. Do I think the Tigers usually do all the right things? No. Do I think we're going to sign free agents in this offseason? No. But if we do, we're going to be an absolute unit of a team. We're going to be one of those shocking teams. We're going to be one of those, built up from the ground teams like all the other Detroit teams right now. And it's exciting. And I'm here for it until they break my heart. Which, as I talk about breaking my heart, let's talk about the Pistons. I'm not putting any of this on Cade Cunningham. He just got in the league, and I think we as Detroit Pistons fans have a history of chasing away talent when they don't perform immediately. That said, I hope he gets better at shooting the ball because he's been open a lot and he's missing open shots. And I think he'll get better, and I think he'll get better at shooting the three once he gets a feel for it. I think he's just kind of got the nerves going right now. He just needs one game, one really good game, and he'll be playing basketball the way that we thought he would. He can really create. If people he passed the ball to would actually score, he'd be averaging 10 assists a game, but they just don't right now. My bigger issue with the Pistons right now is the overall team, other than Jeremy Grant. I like Jeremy Grant right now a lot. I love Isaiah Stewart. Needs to get back to the way he was playing last year. I love Sadiq Bey. Same thing. I love almost all the players on this team. I really thought we were going to be one of those gritty, gross teams, kind of like what the Kings are right now. And I thought we'd be sitting at 500. I don't know if I really thought that we were going to make the playoffs this year. I thought we were 1 year away from that, but I didn't think we were this bad. Like, it is so frustrating. So frustrating. But I'm giving it time. Because our team is pretty much entirely built on draft picks from the past 2 years. All of our really good players outside of Jeremy Grant. I don't know what the future holds for the Detroit Pistons. I'm very uneasy about the team. B minus. Yeah, B minus. I think that will go up the second Cade Cunningham decides to play. Not even decides to play, but figures it out a little bit more. I love Dwayne Casey, and he's really good at coaching these young guys and building them into something special. So I think it's going to be kind of like what Sadiq Bey did last year. You know, took him a little while to do anything other than shoot threes, but by the end of the season, he was able to do pretty much everything. I haven't really talked about Killian Hayes that much, but whatever. He's there. I don't have a comment on Killian Hayes. Overall, my optimism in Detroit sports right now, my belief that we will have 2 playoff teams within the next 18 months. There's an 80% chance in my mind that we have 2 playoff teams in 18 months. And I believe we have 1 team that makes it to the second round of the playoffs. And it's not going to be the Pistons. It's going to be the Wings. The Wings are going to make it to the second round of the playoffs. I'm saying that right now. And yeah, if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. I don't know how much more I'm going to be talking specifically about Detroit sports, because I just kind of want to talk about sports in general. And to talk about Detroit sports teams right now just kind of hurts my soul. And I don't want to feel like that when I think about Detroit sports. So if you like the video, like, comment, share, subscribe. That's that. Have a great day.